If you watch my previous tutorial, the turbulent clouds, you'll find some very similar content to here. I'll set to full resolution right now. Because I also use the shine plugin to colorize. I'm gonna use here too. So I'll just set the ray length to 0,2, and you have this whole unique look. 0,1 actually, and the boost light to, let's say, 3. So now I have an entirely different thing, which is good. That's what we want actually. And if you scroll through the animation, you'll see you have very unique different textures here. And you can also play around with the boost light to get different effects, but that's oversaturated, so maybe probably 4 is a good value. And of course you can tweak the boost light, saying wiggle 10 10. So that's very similar to my previous tutorial, and that can't happen. It's just too bright, so let's instead set 5, 6. It's probably not going to change a lot. It is kinda. So maybe 3, 2, and that's probably not changing a lot. Although the particles are crazy here. So you can just go back and come to the particles and set the opacity to 25. That's probably going to fix some of the brightness. It did actually. So yeah, that's a basic template, but it's not done yet. And I'll just duplicate this layer, and now add the CC vector blur, set it to 50 or 40, and it'll take a while to render. And I have this crazy grungy thing here, and I'll just set the blending mode to, let's say, classic color burn maybe. Let's see what happens. And it kind of blends in, and you can see the transparency to 50. So now I have them both blend in together with this cool lava thing. Let's set to half resolution, see what's missing here, see if we need some color correction. Let's take a look. So in terms of lava, it's cool. There is one thing missing though, and I'll come back to the pre-comp and say what's missing. The camera movement in the initial, it was kind of spinning. So what we'll do is set a position, a keyframe for rotation Z, then go to frame 6, the last one, and set it to 2 evolution. So it's gonna spin 360 degrees. So now we can go back and we'll see it is spinning. But that's not a very good result, as you can see. So we'll go back and make sure everything's working well. So what I want to do is to come back here and just set to the all grunge a motion tile, and I actually mean to all of them. Control C, Apple V to the other ones, so they can fix it. Let's see if it did by going again here and taking a look. It's kind of going too fast though, so what I'll do is come back to the camera and set this instead of 2 to 1. So that might be better. Wow, that's a cool look. So our lava template, yeah, I think that does the trick for us. And the last thing you can actually add is to pre-compose both of them. Call this final, and then you can just hit P and wiggle the position 10, 20, slightly increase it. I don't want to use motion tile again. and do the final color correction. And again, this depends on how you want. Maybe you want it to be a little bit darker or reddish with some highlights, or maybe not that colorful, you know, maybe that looks more lava to you. So it depends, it's totally up to you. I'll actually leave the alpha normally because I was liking that look. So let's kind of do the final preview here, and remember, you can set this to full resolution if your computer is good, and you can do the classical Andrew Kramer's vignette. Let's take a look at the final preview. So the camera is now shaking a lot and rotating. You have this cool sensation of going through the textures. Particles are coming, glowing. I think we're missing nothing here in the lava, but feel free to add your own artistic look. Feel free to look at lava textures to see. We actually have a tutorial, Noise Junkies, on how to manipulate a texture to create a more realistic lava texture. Feel free to incorporate that and add your own look. You know, don't come and say you forgot that, you forgot that. Just do it and make yours better than mine. So that was the tutorial, and I hope you guys found very valuable tips here, and I hope you can create your own lava templates in your motion typography texts. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and stay tuned in noisejunkies.net. Thanks for watching. See you next time.